I cannot think of a more inspirational story in Long Beach than the Isaiah Bird story. It's a 4-year-old boy that was discovered by Miguel Rodriguez at 4 years old. The young boy had no legs. Miguel Rodriguez met this young boy when he was 4 years old and said, "I'm going to make you into a wrestling champion." The last 2 years he's wrestled for the Long Beach Gladiators, and he's become a fantastic wrestling champion. All because Miguel Rodriguez believed in this young man that he could make it on the mat. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for his coach, Miguel Rodriguez. Miguel, talk about your story and your inspirational story with Isaiah Bird.
Well, Howie, first of all, thank you once again for always being there for us, always being there for the Long Beach community. You've been amazing with that. You've always been a great supportive of the Long Beach wrestling family, and we thank you for that. Isaiah Bird, what an inspiration! What a kid! He came into our lives 2 years ago. Was introduced to me by my boss. Asked me if I was willing to take up on the job. It was a challenge. The kid had no legs, and I said, I want to meet him. I want to meet him. Pulled me out of class, took me there, and then the minute I met him, the minute I saw him, I knew that that was the kid. That was, that he was right for me. That I was right for him, and that I wanted to work with him. I know, and I've seen it before, that there is wrestlers that that can wrestle without legs. It's actually an advantage for a wrestler not to have legs. He wanted to be a basketball player, but it was a little out of league. And we wrestlers and basketball players, we fight all the time. So I got him into it, and he liked it more than wrestling. It was for him to feel part of a team. More than wrestling, it was for him to know that he's gonna have an extended family, and he loved it since the first day that he stepped on the mat, and we all love him. He has changed our lives, and he has definitely an extended family with us.
It's great, and there's more to this story, folks. Isaiah Bird's family has come under a lot of financial problems. They were living in a homeless shelter. They couldn't afford a wheelchair. And the Long Beach community, through fundraisers, has really stepped up. Talk about how the wrestling family particularly has really been there to help his family through all the adversity his family has been under.
Well, Howard, let me just tell you that he's still living in a shelter. Unfortunately, he's still in the shelter. Not in the same shelter that he was on. He is in a shelter in Freeport now. And our goal is to get him back into Long Beach. It's something that we're working on with the, with the city of Long Beach. They're trying to help out, find this young man a proper house for him to come back to us. We definitely do not want to lose him. He belongs in Long Beach, and we've done certain things to keep him in town. We with this huge fundraising with Chris Wyman in Power MMA in Garden City, when we were able to fundraise over $14,000 for him and the family. And we got a wheelchair donated, custom made for him and his prosthetic legs. It's unbelievable. The mom got a car donated to her, so bigger car, clean car, new car, where she can put the wheelchair in. And so it's been amazing, the feedback that we got from the Long Beach wrestling community, from the Long Beach community, and from the Long Island community. It's been overwhelming. It's been great.
One of the touching stories, I went to the fundraiser, it was so touching. About 15, 20 years ago, there was a great wrestler in Suffolk County. He finished second in the county in wrestling. His name was Rohan Murphy, and he had no legs. And he found out about young Isaiah through Miguel, and to see Isaiah sitting on Miguel's lap, there's a common bond there. And I know that Rohan feels inspired by this young man and is going to be there and inspire him during his career.
Rohan Murphy, what a gentleman. He actually You know, we became very close ever since Isaiah. He spent the weekend with us this past weekend. He came out to lunch, we went out to eat, and we went out for the night. He's an amazing kid. Isaiah looks forward to him. Isaiah looks up to him, and Isaiah is learning a lot from him. I'm learning a lot from Rohan, which is allowing me to teach Isaiah, you know, things that he can do and things that, you know, that are going to be easier for him. Not only in wrestling, but in life. You know, little details, little things that Rohan is teaching us, teaching the mom, and, you know, things that she should be expecting of Isaiah. Rohan is an inspiration. You know, our goal is to one day get him into the Long Beach School District for him to do a session. He's a motivational speaker, and we want to get him there so he can talk to the whole school. That's definitely our goal with Rohan. What a man. He's a gentleman.
I know you're very proud of the Long Beach Gladiators. Tell me the pride that you have seeing that one of your Gladiators, Ja'Cory Tima, become the first 8th grader in the history of Long Beach and Nassau County to win a state championship, knowing that it all started with Ja'Cory with the Gladiators.
Well, it's a teamwork. I know I keep saying that, you know, I can never ever take credit of the success of the Ja'Cory team. You know, it's definitely a teamwork. He has amazing parents. He has amazing coaches, Leo Plesio, Ray Adams, Coach Valentin, Coach Corey, Coach Hoffman, Coach Peter Heat. I mean, all these guys and the parents, we really came together. It's never just Coach Rodriguez. It's never just the Gladiators. It's you know, we are a big family, and we do all that together. It takes a lot of work to have someone reach that level, and we put a lot of work into Ja'Cory, and we still do. And we still do with all of our wrestlers. Very proud of him. He totally deserves the state title. He worked very hard for it, and I know that, you know what, that he's working even harder now to get the 2nd title under his belt.
All right, let's give it up for Miguel Rodriguez. You know, honestly, folks, when I decided to do this show back in 2010, it was my friendship with Miguel Rodriguez and Ray Adams that drove me to Long Beach, because these two guys are so dedicated and love their kids and just are amazing people. Give it up for Miguel and Ray Adams. So right now, before we go to break, I think 20 degrees is awesome, but I want to ask the customers, what do you think of 20 degrees?
Great.
What do you think of 20 degrees?
Delicious ices.
What do you think of 20 degrees?
Amazing.
What's your favorite of 20 degrees?
Mango.
All right. What's your favorite, Todd?
Dark chocolate all the way.
All right, Liz, what do you think of 20 degrees?
It's awesome.
Paul?
Awesome. Good stuff. The cherry is delicious. Great.
Guys, you told me you have a specialty you wanted to mention about 20 degrees that was looked over before.
Yeah, we also have shakes, we have chillers, ice cream sandwiches, fresh squeezed lemonade, gourmet ices that are just perfect. Which,
So yummy.
yeah.
So yummy, so delicious. You gotta come out and try them.
All right, guys, what do you think of 20 degrees? All right. All right, we're going to take a break. And after the break, I have an incredible, you know, we had Ja'Cory Tima on, who's an amazing 8th grader. But after the break, we're going to have another incredible 8th grader. Christopher Murdy is an 8th grader at Long Beach Catholic. He does a Long Beach history report. Because he's such an outstanding student, he got into Regis High School, and he's going to make the opening speech at the Long Beach Catholic graduation this Friday night. Give it up for Christopher Murdy! And one day I spoke to his mom, Liz. I want to get his 2 older brothers on the show, because one of his older brothers is a diehard Red Sox fan. The other older brother is a diehard Yankee fan. So we're going to get the 2 older Murdy brothers on the show, have a little Red Sox-Yankee debate. All right, we're going to take a break. Coming to you live from 20 degrees right here in the heart of Long Beach. I am Halftime Howie. This is Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie, coming to you from 20 degrees on Long Island's first and oldest station, AM 1240. WGBB.